This is Magic TV. We get all the quality now. Oh no no. Channel 38. We care about the sports, entertainment. 9 day not release. We not talking about good news here. If we love with TV now, so we move on. So we move on. We get all the quality now. Hey yeah. Now we TV, yeah yeah yeah. Now you TV, yeah yeah yeah. Now you hey.
Ability are where they come to you live from Magic TV SL channel 38. We also did live now with Facebook and YouTube channel. Me they bring the program can to you. My name na Margaret Savel Abibatu Conte. Disability are a program where they talk about people with disability, the challenge they face, how for help them as possible when not disabled, and them progress the way they don't make in our life. Today, inside the program, we want for drop more braille accessibility, the constraint where access to braille gets for people them were not blind or visually impaired. But now we go for short break and we go come back.
People and the Environment. People and the Environment are program where they come to you na Magic TV. If you want to know all things about you environment, weather forecast, national park them, forest reserve, protected area them across the country and how to protect wildlife, waiting the law say about Olentia, join Cornelius E. Randall on Magic Television, channel 38, and also on Facebook and YouTube and all social media handle them. Every Friday from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. on Magic Television, your trusted information hub.
Welcome back from that short break day. Then say the one that way they feel now they know I'm better. Let we listen to some picky that way blind, where then go can tell we if them school them, then get teacher the way sabi read or write braille.
Well, my name is Aisha Lansuma. I attend the Freetown Secondary School for Girls, JSS today. Probably no, I'm not going to teach how to read or write Braille. I can feel for so it make them not know Braille or they not sabi about Braille too much because of they not live with possibly disabled or possibly no the see when a visually impaired person. They not ever teach them kind of school like that. So now make I can go through for things. Well, as for me, the for taking the one there where they see, we teach her the for taking government for train people for taking the how for write braille and read braille so that we will never go through them for school there.
Well, the name is Saiba, I attend Prince of Wales and I do SSS. No, Prince of Wales not getting it or I feel myself. Well, it's a whole lot of things. I can tell you that. But one thing we foresee, it can be very challenging. Of course, it's communication. Just like I say, for couple with teachers, it has to take a lot of time, a lot of effort, rejecting and all. But at the end of the day, we work together. It's just about asking them for assistance, then we hope to work. Well, it can really hard sometimes motivating because if you see say you cite a counterpart then you will communicate with then teachers and parents and find a very active will or otherwise and it's the other tone. It can be very challenging. I feel like I'm left out sometimes. That's why not only me for able to understand me why it's why other people not understand. But it's gonna be cool sometimes because you just get to cope with everywhere you are. When you get to education, government do participate for teachers. Get people and they equipped to gain knowledge to teach the science of counterparts. Let it be very inclusive and neutral. That say yourself will be able to take exams and forget about the.
Obviously, I go for record notes and then work out host, then I study them. Then if I want turn it into braille, I will copy her because as times go on, I go for read her back. So if teacher wants me to read for her, I will read for her in braille. Well, I can feel bad because why me go school, no one gets me writing, or that's not. Well, the government just need to create a platform which they will teach the teacher. So they will know.
Well, my name is Alpha Kamara. I attend Anogo University. So I attend National Pentecostal Senior Secondary School. Well, I'm in secondary school teaching not the way they read or write braille self. Well, with the help of this digital education, we they use recorder for recording notes. But in the time of the braille, pass we read, then listen, what we they read and what they get. If not the same, they say not the same. If not in mistake that they tell you say correct them. Yes.
So how you can
Well, I don't feel too good, but back in better because if chance there for make them learn, like this institution, like blind school, like a blind school, they so like workshop then they out there where they go make them learn and go better. Well, the government for all workshop them boku if chance day, if they go able for all workshop them for the teacher them, for all secondary school teacher them who say visual impaired they attend, for make them back able to understand because some beginning they go pull RME, they would license integrated science. So make them for make that not be. No, if the teacher say you want to see CRS, and CRS are the pull. If you say you want to see history, na history are the pull. So for avoid that, the way the teachers them make the government get away for make workshop them for teach them. I like now 1 year self, it not go bad. They go now small till they go sabi. And the media then for help for announcer like for propagate and say government for help that side day. Like how get the school so then if one kind way chance day for make the teacher the back land.
just like
The brain.
Magic TV?
Fumble them as we don't hear from the picking them from different secondary school them. Braille na really a challenge for persons with disability. Fumble, remember say we dey live now with Facebook and YouTube channel. You can comment for add your voice na the program. Also, you can send WhatsApp message to the number 032138138 for add your voice na the program. Then we go for short break and we come back.
People and the environment. People and the environment are program where they come to you na Magic TV. If you want to know all thing about you environment, weather forecast, national park them, forest reserve, protected area them across the country and how to protect wildlife, waiting the law say about all here, join Cornelius E. Randall on Magic Television, Channel 38, and also on Facebook and YouTube and all social media handle them. Every Friday from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. on Magic Television, your trusted information.
A short break. For going inside the program proper, we wonderful guests in the studio today. You can tell Fumble your name and small thing about yourself.
Mina Fatima Sise, manager Magic Television, and also somebody we don't serve as journalist, we don't report on issue that we get for with persons with disability for the past 10 years. And Mina one person we start the disability program now Radio Democracy we will be the call and we still call them We Own Challenge.
Plenty thank you for where you join me at the program today, Madam Fatima.
You're welcome.
So my first question for you today now, you go school now this country, even if not to free tongue, but you go school now this country till you reach university. You ever come across visually impaired person at your school? If no, you ever come across Braille in the absence of that visually impaired person?
Well, I don't come across visually impaired person now Freetown Secondary School for girls, FSSG, and by then waiting them be get na typewriter, and it be available for them because FSSG not a 100% government school, now government assisted school. So whenever we get them kind student then the school they make provision for them, and now make before entries that they try for know the kind of accessibility or disability where you get, so that they will able for cater for you. If they're not able to cater for you at all, they will make you know say no provision or the, but by then we be get typewriter where then be they use. But the one we get for do with braille, me don't deal with disability issues or programs them for the past 10 years, and I will say it's not visible that much, meaning the way how it's supposed for day, in all day so we not see much, not so. Even the one that say for the tertiary institution, not they able to get that kind of full access where the Disability Act they say they forget in terms of using braille, that in all day to that way. And nothing where the Disability Act, the National Commission for Persons with Disability, SLUDI, when a Sierra Leone Union on disability issues, with other body them, don't they advocate for long for make it be very accessible to visually impaired school picking them, but the end for me I think now one disadvantage now to them, because if day there is no way where you will be that kind positive or able for produce that kind of result where you suppose for produce. You will always they get challenges, and the challenges will continue for them.
So, as somebody where not visually impaired, you think say braille important for person where visually impaired for where not visually impaired for learn? Law not limit only to teachers. Law say in general important for person or necessary for person where not where they see for learn braille.
Yes, if let's say for example, we were on day into activity we get for do with persons living with disability. I think it's nice because we can say if I know something, or they say who feels it knows it. If me know something, then I work with you, or I get passion for persons with disability. It means say I will able to feel the pain where they feel. Meaning, if I don't able or I sabi for use braille, and I see the challenges where I get if in all day, meaning I go able for put myself in his shoe, empathy, for no say this braille way in all day. Now so challenge I don't get, and now the same thing go happen if Margaret not get them or any other person not get them. So I think say it's necessary. Also, why make it fine? For make you go, you are not a visually impaired person, but you get passion for people living with disability. For example, parents, why we need for know about braille. If you know about braille, you will able for assist whosoever you get when a visually impaired person or blind somebody, excuse me, you will able for help them out so that it will able for use them perfectly well. Because now thing where you not just they use one thing. Now learn you they learn how for use them. So if you know or you sabi how for use them and you they live with them kind of people and they, I think so it will be very helpful for make yourself go able for monitor or assist the visually impaired person so that it will able for use them the way how it's supposed for use them.
So you don't ever try before for learn for use the braille, or if you not able to say for write them, you don't ever try for read them before, like for look and bang, and not just look them as dot, but as something where you go able for understand.
I don't ever try for understand them, but I don't see them, I don't feel them. This is not the first time, even in Magic Television also I don't feel them, I don't see them. And again, the time they will be they work with the commission, National Commission for Persons with Disability. By then I'll be there 98.1. These are some of the activity the way we be done they push in the advocacy. So now through them process then day by day when we get Frederick Kamara when I be the chairman, and Chief Commissioner for the National Commission for Persons with Disability. Now, I think the was where if you don't push for make it will be very accessible for persons living with disability. So I don't see them, I don't feel them, but forget that 100% knowledge as to how to use them, no.
So wait, it's not like Abide hearing something. I don't know if now government influenced something or na private influence. But like Abide hearing something where they go around say every teacher where they go through the Freetown Teachers College, whether na FBC or any side they do a teaching course for learn the Braille and sign language. I don't know if you go on for say that.
I think say for me, I know you hear me, but what thing I will say now that the Disability Act it gets very good clause them inside a way. I'm very sure it make provision for all the entire way we talk about Braille, accessibility generally for persons living with disability. It makes so many good provision them. So I not come across that it, but if that be the case, I think say now a very good step, because anybody where they deal with people where they live with disability, and teacher now one people away we say them very close to the school picking them. So if we get any law like now we go say then for learn how for use them, it will be 100% okay on me side. Reason being that now when you know or you get knowledge on something, you will able for perfectly relay them to whosoever na is subordinate.
In addition to what you don't say, like myself be the area I'm a more, but the time I be the go convent, I think I be the J3 or so. I be the see an addition of teachers they take place now each school, if I'm not mistaken, 2. So the lady will be come to we, I know by then I've been just for sit back here. I not be able for really ask deeply if it's a be the Braille, but I can assure you it's a be sign language. And also, I know of one organization, one family people, we've been opt for trained teachers them for learn the American Sign Language, and can they call them by session, 2020 by session for learn this sign language. So now, so you, which institution you think say na in responsibility for let person learn Braille?
All right. For me, enough for be, enough for make enough for be segmental, meaning it enough for pick say this for Duam, now one day for Duam. As long as there's something on an institution where they cater for persons with disability, it depends on the form of disability where you they cater for. It depends on the form of disability where they cater for. So if they do it, anything we get for do with visually impaired people, like for example, we get the Milton Magai School for the Blind. For me, if provision day 100% for Braille and any other thing we get for do with somebody where not they see, I think that institution they forget them, but we don't get the principal for the Milton Magai School for the Blind, and see himself just they join me at the studio, it will come talk more on now and this. So but me feel say now so if for being as long as now institution where they deal with disability, then for get access or then for make provision for make them people and they able for get full access to the thing and they. Yes, at times it can difficult. There are so many challenges where it comes to persons living with disability, but again, challenges no mean say we forgive up. And now when challenges then they, some institutions were able for function, because some institutions then they purposely for work on them challenges then they make way for make them able for overcome them challenges then they. So me not can see them challenges then they as a way or something where go make somebody discouraged or say no enough for continue. So the advocacy go continue. What me they say now that salon me I don't see, and I be the part of the Disability Act. Like I say, I start with Radio Democracy me disability advocacy, and we get support from OSIWA, Open Society Initiative for West Africa, when at them me the champion with disability activity them, and them be so make I able forget that kind of knowledge for day into disability activity. So me they tell any salon person say with Disability Act it get very good provisions. We problem where we get na implementation. If you go na the act, the first thing where it tell with the 10 way we set them up now that for make the new government offices or public building them accessible. From that same day to now, let we check almost new public building that we don't do and almost accessible to persons living with disability. And it's so challenging. And
then building them they serve they're only there because the city hall now an example. Because I think the city hall now Boku copy form. Fambula go for a short break as the headmaster of the Multimagai School for the Blind they join me.
We welcome you now. We welcome you. In Jesus' name. We welcome you. In our name. Somebody to tell us say you are welcome today. Now we welcome you now. We welcome you. In Jesus' name. We welcome you. In our midst. Somebody to tell us say you are welcome today. You are welcome, we welcome you 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 today.
Normal for disability, they allow we guests there for introduce with themselves. But for today, I want to take the honor for introduce this special guest. Because if I able there today, this man I contributing factor. Today we get the headmaster of the Multimagai School for the Blind. We continue for being a headmaster, a father figure to now. Also, if I able there today, they do well. Now because of this man. And also Mr. Turian, also excuse me for the Creole.
Thank you.
English, you don't
Thank you.
Welcome to the program, sir.
Thank you very much, Savel, Margaret. Thank you, and good evening to the public, and good evening to all the ones that will listen and watch me.
So, Fambul, as I mentioned earlier on, today we topic now Braille accessibility. So, Madam Fatima don't talk small but Braille. But we don't know what's in a Braille. So, Mr. Ture, you can help the public small for know what's in a this Braille.
All right, thank you very much. So, Braille na a specialized type of writing we designed for people we know they see. We normally we can call blind people. And now the world don't modernize so much, then say for effort use the word blind. But now we use visually impaired, that people we affected with eyes problems. So now then design that type of writing. So Braille are dots are made up of 6 dots. Each dot represents a letter. So if I tell you say now 6 dots from dot 1 to dot 6, so if you ask me now, whatever if I put dot 1, I will tell you say now a 1 letter it represents. If I put dot 1 and dot 6, I will tell you say now other letter it represents. So Braille now a unique form of writing we only design for people or picking them we know they see, so that then self will able to read and write just like how the one that we they see. They use them book and pen in school, we not get book and pen, but we own writing we dey call am frame and stylus. The frame na like slate we get hole inside am, and na there we dey put the paper them. Then we dey use that style with na chuk, and we begin bust the paper. But that bust they not to like empty bust normal. Each bust we bust, it produce a letter.
Mr. Tuye, each person within this planet has not just come on your own. If like God not make and directly, because not we all God breathe into the nostrils. If na mama born and still. So who that carry this brain?
Well, from historical background, Louis Braille, we na be a blind person, na invent Braille. Na be a French person, na be carpenter. But if you think say, whilst he be they do a carpenter job, and he be affected with this issue of blindness, so it be think necessary that if for invent a way where he go able for sail through and continue for live a normal life. So Louis Braille be invent this, I mean, thousands of years ago, where they tell like today, we all and una all self don't go through the use of Braille, and una don't take exams with Braille, una don't progress in the use of Braille, and today now Braille we dey use now a very universal form of writing where all blind people and they use all over the world.
So Mr. Tuye, like before you come, we play a video where we can get from people there from the Multimagai School for the Blind, and also for others, let's say students, people with the university. But it's so disheartening for no say universities them then at this country or schools then at this country we not get one teacher self way able for read or write Braille. So waiting na the concern way or waiting na the thing way una don't do for change this thing, because na really a pandemic.
Okay, well, fine, good. I will tell you, say, if not all, but 99.9% of the schools in this country not get anybody who is able to read and write Braille, apart of the schools for the blind. And then they not by way of fault, now by the design of the curriculum. Our members say some years ago, some organizations be they work on revising the curriculum in tertiary institutions, where for allow teacher training colleges for begin teach sign language and Braille as well. But we don't see that they don't come to pass it. I think say when then they start and they begin put year 1 and year 2 compulsory for sign language and Braille, I believe me, then we go begin see teachers them in various schools we go read and write Braille. So far, the one whole country, if I can tell you now, only the University of Makeni, they offer special needs education. No other university. In fact, themselves, now only year 1 and year 2, then they teach basic Braille. But that's very good. But as I tell you, no teacher, not in any school right now, where go tell you say it read and write Braille until they introduce sign language and Braille reading and writing in tertiary institutions. Then we will begin get teachers them in the schools that we did able read and write Braille.
Yeah, because me have been aware of that. Then I remember having the JSS3. They've introduced 2 new teachers that have been joined now St. Joseph. Then say thinking right Braille and sign language. But the teachers then be only have to say now sign language, then they do. And as for the universities, Lincoln Queen get one lecturer away, they read and write Braille. Then get one lecturer, they born one. They read and write Braille, and at the scientific part sef e dey lecture. So wetin the School for the Blind, SLAB and other visually impaired or for the sake of disability and special ability schools that wey relate to blindness or visual impairment they do for the people them able for learn the braille?
Well, for me, we dey employ at the School for the Blind teachers the way they see, and read and write the braille. So far, now that kind of effort they will play now we need to on board for read and write braille. That needs special arrangement, you know. But as for the schools for the blind, where we get sighted teachers, them we dey encourage all the sighted teachers them for read and write braille well.
So me they think say like people for sighted teachers them for Ghana, the Magai School for the Blind, and work on a part-time basis in the sense they work for 3 months, learn the braille, and everybody return back to the school.
Okay. Well, that's a good recommendation, but I go tell you, say, it's not easy. It's not just easy like that. A teacher, we don't come out college, he want for attach himself, then that's the moment he want for begin get salary. And you go some side, with the culture of volunteerism, now you don't part of our society now. We get very few people who go tell you, say, we then go volunteer. But I remember Sight Savers and Ellen Keller several years ago, they try for really train teachers in braille writing and reading through University of McKinney. But that program they don't stop. And I wonder then one day they wouldn't even do that training, that basic braille wouldn't teach them if they're able to understand, because it was not really thorough. But at least the effort been there for able for make them know how to read and write braille. So Rome was not built in a day. I will tell you that day. Several years ago, they sit down for talk about braille. Now we sit down and discuss what in braille look like and how really we for push towards improving access to braille reading and writing. So I should say government have to listen. And I should say government, now listening government, and then go put shoulders together for make sure say teachers the way they see will able to read and write braille well.
Remember say you can add your voice to the program by way you can send WhatsApp message to the number 0321381138, and also send your comments now with Facebook and YouTube channel and page. I'll go for a short break, then we will come back.
People and the Environment. People and the Environment are program where they come to you na Magic TV. If you want to know all things about you environment, weather forecast, national park them, forest reserve, protected area them across the country, and how to protect wildlife, within the law say about all here, join Cornelius E. Randall on Magic Television, Channel 38, and also on Facebook and YouTube, and all social media handle them. Every Friday from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. on Magic Television, your trusted information hub. People and the environment.
Sleep you dey sleep so? No Bobs, I dey enjoy Magic TV. But you know wetin about Magic TV? The one thing wey me glad for. They say that they do live program them. Then they do live streaming, live shows, live coverage, obituary, advert. Then they do Zoom for them party, meeting, elect you get funeral service, then ready for Zoom and for you. And always me don't hear so about Magic TV, a talent they come for help people them. Well, this kind of thing here, how about the couple? But what me know, I understand say Magic TV reasonable for anything where you want do. You go feel say na radio you dey go for go do am. But na Magic TV, outside people then go see all thing, na there you dey do am.
Well, this Italic them come with the magic box for we.
But one good thing about Magic TV, if you dey na you host, you get public notice, you get obituaries, you get any announcements where you want do, just call 032 138 138. Then they can collect them and give you prize.
Magic TV, Usai, reality, they meet fantasy.
Feel more, see more.
Campbell, welcome back from that short break there. Somebody they asked how learning institutions then they look for make real accessible. But I think Mr. Today will answer them. Mr. Today.
Well, yeah, so I will just repeat. Probably the question come and the person will be listen at that particular time. So as I be say, for learning institutions for access the Braille, for we on we part, we only the train teachers them where they to we, where they see, and that's they happen at all schools for the blind around the country. Now for let we really cascade that kind of training there, waiting I be they say is that some organizations be done start a very, very important work where they want to introduce Braille and sign language in teacher training colleges. But at the moment, it has not happened. Then therefore don't able for teachers them for able read and write Braille at teacher training colleges. So when they find themselves in secondary school or primary school, wherever they find themselves, then go able for read and write Braille and even communicate with sign language. At the moment, it not happen yet. We hope see it will happen in the future. But right now, waiting we do for any teacher where we employ, where they see now the school for the blind, we they try for encourage you for let you able read and write Braille. And that don't go on. And now we go really boast of somebody we trained last year. Now they read Braille effectively.
Like, let them go to schools them or university them, pull lecturers and teachers there. We don't begin to teach them maybe for 2-3 years or 1 year. As the case may be, let them go blind at the mathematics school for the blind and learn the Braille now for 3 months, then can return back. So at least they will serve when you learn people. They say then they choose other people there for go learn, some go don't learn. Because I think say for move for make example for be done. So Mr. Ture, wetin go be your final word for Fambu then?
I just want to say a very big thank you to the people of Sierra Leone. I think say we don't come a long way. If I remember several years ago when we be the go school or the one that said we big past me, we senior for me be the go school. This kind of sensitization, that kind where not be don't happen before. People have not be don't open their eyes to disability issues. But now really the consciousness day, the awareness day, and I want to continue to encourage the people of this country that nothing for us without us. You're not going to able to do or plan any developmental programs if you not involve persons with disability, if you not involve blind people, if you not involve hearing impaired people, if you not involve physically challenged and other forms of disability. So I want to tell the people of this country plenty thank you, and for let them continue for see we as partners in development. Let them not see we as a set of people with difficult for deal with kangahes, with art for deal with, because those are the words where people sometimes can use, but we're very discriminatory. We're not simple individuals. We're not people and we're very, very accommodating. Now, you go only know that day where you come to me. But I go tell you, sometimes the perceptions where people they get, some of them not even sabi me. But because somebody don't go tell them, say, then they art for deal with, themselves don't go with that same idea. Say, yes, then they art for deal with, it's difficult for deal with, now it gets none. So I want to continue to encourage people there. Come and interacts with persons with disability. And for visually impaired, the Milton Magai School for the Blind now in task with for educating visually impaired children. And we are a boarding school, and I want to thank the government of this country and the people for the support we did on the GIWI, and all other individuals, churches and mosques, organizations, individuals, for the support that we did on the GIWI over the years. And we only will continue to provide that kind of service the way we do through the support of this country, and not only this country, internationally as well. And we shall say, where una support we will continue to deliver and make this country proud. We motto can always say, we cannot see but we will conquer, and we believe say, any side we go, where una give the opportunities, whether una give opportunities for persons with disability in governance, whether una give them opportunities in any sphere of life, like Grandma Margaret Sidoya. I mean, I'm so proud, I'm so happy, I'm so delighted that this television station gave them the responsibility, say, despite in visual impairment, yes, she can move up to the task and then get that kind of responsibility. And I'm so pleased with the manner in which it is conducting itself towards handling this particular program. So I want to tell Una plenty thank you, and for congratulate this particular television station, and for let other television stations emulate them kind of examples here. You know, not only for BEC, blind people here or other disabled people here in the street and say, they were sorry, but give them the platform, give them the opportunity, and believe me, they always prove themselves well. So once again, I want to tell this television station plenty thank you, and the people of Sierra Leone, the government of Sierra Leone, and it's not late yet, but wish we all a prosperous and a successful 2026.
Pambul, that now Mr. Saliu Ture, the current headmaster of the Milton Magai School for the Blind, and the man we make After God Adeya so today. Members say you go only able to watch Disability on a Magic TV SL channel 38 every Tuesday 6 p.m. with me, Margaret Savel, Abibatus Dibatu Conte. Say we meet again next week Tuesday, and they say tata.